Dori Soukup here, founder of InSPAration Management, with another question of the week. This week's question came to us from Monique from New York. Monique is asking, do I really need a blog or a newsletter for my business? That's a great question, Monique, and I'm glad that you asked it because we get this question actually quite often. The answer is yes, yes, yes. For sure, you do need newsletters and blogs because that's the only way you're going to keep people engaged. As a matter of fact, this was one of the topics in this month's InSPAration Moments. We talked exactly about how to market to existing guests and then how to market and attract new guests to your actual business. So the newsletter and the blog is geared toward keeping your database engaged. So once somebody comes to you, how do you keep them coming back to you over and over and over? So a newsletter is definitely a must. Make sure there's no confusion between a newsletter and just promotions. Promotions is when you're trying to sell things. A newsletter is when you're providing valuable content so you can educate your guests on how to live a healthier lifestyle. So do not mistake both of these issues. They're two separate things. So here's my advice to you. Your newsletter should come out on the first of each month, like clockwork. As a matter of fact, InSPAration Moments, our newsletter, comes out on the first of each month no matter what. We've been doing that for the past 10 years. So if you're gonna start a newsletter, make sure you do it all the time. So that's number one, consistency. So what you should have in the newsletter is actually some kind of an article, maybe some tips, maybe did you know, maybe ask a question like I'm doing right now. You could have a question of the month and educate your database. Maybe you can have a cuisine recipe, something healthy so they can make it at home, maybe a couple of promotions inside it. That's how the newsletter should be structured. And then midway through the month, you can send out your promotions again. So you are actually sending at least a couple of emails a month to communicate with your database and keep them engaged. Now here's the tip on blogging. You can always take the information from the newsletter and you can do a vlog inside your blog, actually do a video like I'm doing with you right now. So you can either do a video or you can take a little bit of the newsletter information and put it on a blog and be able to again benefit from the multi-purposing the actual content that you're gonna create. So those are my tips for you, and the answer is definitely yes. And if you need help with your newsletter, you can go to doneformespamarketing.com and we can actually help you create your newsletter. So go check it out and see if you would like to be part of that program so we can take some of the heavy lifting off your shoulders and let us do the work for you. So if you have a question, please send it to Dori at InSPArationManagement.com so we can answer all your questions. Until next time, stay inspired.